Hi guys, Sandra here of the blog withsensiblemom.com. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am going to share a really quick Target haul with you, and then I'm just going to vlog for the rest of the day. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Okay, so we went to Target today mainly to pick up this cake because we are celebrating my son's birthday today. He turned 12 years old and he really wanted a Mario cake, but they were all out of Mario toys when we went to order the cake the other day. So we went ahead with a Five Nights at Freddy's cake, and I think it turned out really cute anyway. As cute as Five Nights at Freddy's can turn out anyway, because look at these characters. They are very strange. You guys know what I mean if your kids are into Five Nights at Freddy's. They've got some really weird characters. But anyway, I think the cake turned out really nice, and we have purchased several cakes from Target in the past, and they always do a good job. And then we also picked up some toothpaste because we're running low. We usually like to get our toothpaste at Walmart because it's cheaper. They have the Equate fluoride-free toothpaste there for only $2.88, but we didn't want to run into Walmart, so we just went ahead and got this 2-pack. It was, I think, $7.49 for the 2-pack, so a little bit more than we'd pay at Walmart, but at least we didn't have to make another stop. And then we also picked up some of these basically generic Tylenol, and this will last us forever. So we had some generic Tylenol from CVS that lasted us years. We finally ran out, and we needed some more. So we went ahead and grabbed that. So that's what we brought home from Target. Now I want to talk to you guys a little bit about our lighting and just kind of what we have been doing with it. And we want to switch out the light bulbs in our dining room. But before I show you that, you guys may remember that the light here in my kitchen, if you guys go watch my some previous vlogs that were filmed at night, my lighting here in the kitchen was super yellow, extremely yellow. And we found some light bulbs at Costco for really cheap. I think they were like $10 off, so they ended up being somewhere around $5 after a $10 instant rebate. And so we were able to switch them out. We got like the daylight ones, and the lighting is much improved here in my kitchen, and my videos won't be so yellow in the future. We also bought some light bulbs for our hallway. So here's what the lighting looks like here in our stairway. And it's still yellow, but it's definitely not as yellow as it used to be. These light bulbs were only $4.49. They were originally $14.49, but after the $10 instant rebate, only $4.49. So a really great deal, and they are just an improvement. So if you guys are looking to switch out your lighting, you know, definitely check out Costco. But for now, let's head back downstairs. And here is what the lighting looks like. The light bulbs anyway look like in our kitchen. The pack of light bulbs that we bought was a 6-pack, and we only needed 5 of them. So we still have 1 left over, so that we can, you know, use it down the line if we need to switch one of these out or whatever. But I really like the difference that it has made, and I love that our lighting in the kitchen is not super yellow anymore. But let me show you guys the light bulbs that I'm going to be using in the dining room. So these are the light bulbs that I'm going to be using here in our dining room. Actually, I'm not going to use all of these. These are the Soraa radiant bulbs right here, and then we've also got some Soraa healthy bulbs here, and the folks that work with Soraa actually sent me these, and I'm going to be using the radiant ones in our dining room, and then I'll probably use the Soraa healthy ones in some of the bedrooms upstairs. Let me show you what we've got going on right now for our light bulbs in here. These are just the ones that came with the house. And as you can see, they're quite yellow, so they make everything else look yellow. And so now let's go ahead and switch these bulbs out with our new Soraa radiant bulbs and see the difference. Okay, so my husband just switched out our old dusty bulbs with the new Soraa radiant bulbs. And here is what the lighting looks like. Now let's take a closer look at the bulbs. And here's what they look like. So you can see the difference. And these bulbs, basically, they're supposed to make colors look truer and deeper and just more distinct. So I'm really excited to have this different lighting going on. This should improve my videos and, you know, my grocery hauls, because this is where I typically film my grocery hauls, here on my dining room table. So this should help with those. So I think these Soraa bulbs will definitely work out for us in the long run. If you guys want more information on them, be sure to check out the links down in the description box below. I will have links to where you can purchase these if you want to get some yourself, right down there. But now I'm gonna get started on dinner because we are a little bit hungry and it's approaching dinner time. My son wants hamburgers for his birthday meal, so we got all the ingredients to make some homemade burgers, and I'm gonna do that now. So before I get started on the hamburgers, I'm just going to make myself some coffee. I'm having this Irish creme brulee coffee. It's a decadent dessert coffee. My mom got it for me for my birthday, and it does taste sweet, especially when I put, once I put the creamer in with it. It is quite sweet, so I try not to have it every day, but it is delicious. And I'm gonna make that for myself right now. And I just make my coffee in a French press. I got this one for only $2.99 at Target. It was in their Christmas clearance, which was kind of different, but I found it. It had good reviews online. This is the Bodum French press, and since then I've seen some of the bigger versions in store and online, and this just makes 1 cup, but that's all I needed to do, because I just have 1 cup early in the day and 1 cup in the afternoon, and so I'm good with this size. But for $2.99 I was like, yes. So I've been using a French press and I love it. So I'm just gonna pour my hot water in here and then give this a stir. And there we go. Now I'll just let this sit for a little while here on the counter, and I might let it sit for 15 minutes or 30 minutes. I just let it sit until I am ready to pour it out. And if I need to reheat it a little bit, I'll go ahead and do that. But anyway, now let's go ahead and get started on the hamburgers. All right, so for the burgers, we went to Sam's Club. I think, yeah, we went to Sam's Club yesterday and picked up this ground beef, and it's a little bit over 6 pounds, and I'm gonna make it all into hamburgers because this will be plenty for today and tomorrow for lunches and dinners, and my kids just love hamburgers, so I like to make a lot when I do them. And then I'm just gonna season with some garlic powder, salt, and pepper. Of course, I'm using Himalayan pink salt and then pepper. And then my husband helps me cook the hamburgers, and he can add any of the seasonings he wants to, but I think those are the main ones that we're gonna use. And I'm going to make these hamburgers on my new tilt and fold griddle. And no, nobody sent this to me, and it's not sponsored or anything like that. I've just been waiting to open this because I wanted to open it with you guys. I got this for Christmas from my son. I think this was sold at Sam's Club, and I haven't had a griddle in a very long time, so I am excited to finally have one again, and I'm gonna go ahead and open this and show you guys what it looks like. Now, we used to have a griddle, and I actually did a review on it and shared a pancake recipe when I did the unboxing and everything for it here on YouTube. So if you guys want to check that out, it was a Bella griddle, and we loved it, and it was fantastic. And I will leave that link down in the description box below if you want to look at it. But we ended up getting rid of it at some point. I don't remember if we donated it or we must have donated it, because we would not have just thrown it in the garbage if it did not, as long as it worked. And I don't remember it not working, so we must have donated it when we went on our whole RV adventure and everything, because we haven't come across it in the garage. We still have some boxes and things like that left in the garage, but I've been through probably every box or almost every box, and I haven't come across the griddle. I don't remember if we donated it, but we donated so many things and we put so many things out to the curb for free that people could just come pick up when we were getting ready to RV, that the griddle must have been included. Either that or we took it with us to Florida when we were RVing and we just couldn't find space for it anymore, because basically our storage area was kind of, well, we stored as much as we could in the RV, and then what we couldn't store in the RV, we stored in our trunk. So we were definitely limited as far as storage, and we may have just had to donate it while we were in Florida. I don't remember, but we don't have a griddle anymore. So when I've made pancakes or hamburgers, or when I make tortillas, you know, it takes longer without a griddle. And so I was very excited to get a griddle for Christmas. Yes, I know it's March now and I'm just opening it, but like I said, I was waiting to open it with you guys. So I'm excited to be doing that today. So let's go ahead and open this. Again, this is the Presto Griddle. It's the tilt and fold griddle. All right, so I've got it out of the box, and as you can see, there is a huge cooking surface to work with when it comes to this griddle, which is fantastic. Wow, that's really big. And then it also comes with a drip tray and just the plug. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean this and get it set up here and get started on these hamburgers. All right, guys, so here are my burgers. Some of them anyway. I'm not quite done, but I'm gonna get these started. I've got 10 here. And as you can see, I like to make my burgers big and thin because of course they are going to shrink, but at least they'll still be able to fit on the bun. And I just like to make them kind of like Steak and Shake-esque. Kind of like Steak and Shake, if you guys have ever been there before. They have delicious hamburgers, and so that's kind of what I go for, and this is how I always make them. But anyway, I've got my griddle back there, and it is nice and hot now. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these burgers on there. Hamburgers are looking good and they are cooking up very quickly. We're gonna have these today with some Pringles because my son is not a big fan of fries, so he made it really simple for us and he just wanted to have burgers with chips. So we're gonna do that, and then I'm also gonna cut up some lettuce and tomato, and then I've also got some American cheese and some pickles. As you guys can see, this griddle has these little levers that allow you to tilt it, and so the fat goes down into that little hole and then collects right there, and there you go. As you can see, there's quite a bit of fat in there already. Okay, you guys, so we are just cooking up the last of our burgers. I think I got somewhere around 30. I'll have to count them, but I think I got somewhere around that number out of the 6 pounds of ground beef. And right here, I just cut up some lettuce and tomato, and then I just put some of these pickles that we really love in a bowl here. So whoever wants some pickles as a side can go ahead and grab some. And then we've got some American cheese, and then like I said, my son just wanted Pringles. Specifically, he wanted Pringles as his side. So we're gonna go ahead and start eating soon and enjoy this delicious dinner. All right, so here is my burger, and I just wanted to show you guys really quick before I add cheese and lettuce and tomato and all that, how the burger does shrink up, but it still fills the bun, as you can see here. And this is my daughter's, and she's gonna come and put her toppings on there. All right, so dinner was delicious, and I was very impressed by the Presto. Most of all, I love how much food we can make on it at one time. It probably took us half the time that it would take us to make all of those hamburgers in our cast iron skillet. And we didn't have all the mess that we normally get when we cook hamburgers in the cast iron skillet. When we cook meat in the cast iron skillet, there's oil all over the stove and it makes a big mess. Even though I will cover the cast iron skillet and, you know, try to keep the oil mess to a minimum, it still makes a big mess. And because the fat and everything drips down into the tray, it just didn't make a huge mess, which was great. And now in just a little bit here, we are going to have some cake and ice cream. As you can see, I've got it set out there. And we're gonna sing happy birthday to Isaac. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I really did enjoy vlogging today, and I'm gonna try to do some vlogging more often and just try to make that more of a priority so that you guys can kind of see a little bit more of my day-to-day. But that's all for today. I hope you're doing well, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.